Hello and welcome to the Heldic mod pack installation video. Alright, so first off I'm just going to show you guys all these mods so you could see. Everything is also listed in the Readme, which I'll show you in a second, but here is all the mods if you want to pause to look at them. As of the 25th of February, this is what we have. Some of them are outdated or not really updated as of the last couple days, as you can see here with these three. Not updated since the 20th, but that's fine. Updates are coming out constantly, and so are new mods. If any of these get updated, then I will be updating them. But to start off, what you're going to want to do is come to the Discord, and I'll also leave a link in the description, so you don't have to come into my Discord. But whenever you come into my Discord, go to the general chat, click the pinned messages, and you'll find this message here if you scroll through and try to find it. Click this link, and then this will open up the Google Drive, and you're going to want to try to get the most recent file, clicking up here, and then that'll download it. Give it a second to come through. You're going to want WinRAR or some sort of zip or RAR extraction program. Just waiting for this to download. Google automatically checks for viruses, so it may take a second with how many files are in this. Damn, Google. There we go. All right, and then let me just double check to make sure this is the most recent file. And it seems like, yes, it is. Okay. So what you do is then you open up the zip, and you're going to take this file, extract this wherever you want to. I'm just going to throw it in my downloads. Then you can go and delete the zip if you want. The Readme will be in there along with this. I'm just making this video so I can actually put it in the link, but here's what the Readme is going to look like. So you guys can see I have all the links to all the mods here, also little explanation, stuff like that. And then you're going to go ahead and open this, then hold that off on its own, and you're going to navigate to your Valheim folder. Usually what that looks like is you go to your program files, x86, wherever your Steam is, go to Steam apps, go to common, then go to Valheim. By the way, this is not for a dedicated server. It says it in the Readme as well, so hopefully you read that. Then you're gonna go into just stay in the Valheim folder here, the main Valheim folder. Just grab all of this and drag it into your Valheim folder. When it asks to overwrite anything, say yes. I already have it all installed, so I'm not going to do that right now because that's just redundant, and I also have the game running. And what that is going to look like is then you're going to go ahead and join. There are a lot of files in the configs folder that you can tweak to your liking for your own game and for your friends and stuff like that, for difficulty settings, inventory sizes. Mine is meant to just allow me to have free roam of the game and not really have to worry about a ton of things, but still enjoy the core game for what it is. So I have a bunch of stack sizes, a way bigger inventory, more weight. One of the mods also allows you to have an actual like character screen, which is pretty cool. And you also have the ability to move around holding control, your inventory for your chests, and we have way bigger chest sizes. You also have bigger things in your furnaces, and it also allows you to smelt regular things like copper, silver, and iron and tin in your blast furnace instead of only flametal or black iron. Also allows you, the building is a lot better, things can float, so that's kind of immersion breaking, but because the building is so finicky in the version of the game right now, it's very helpful. Things like that go to your crafting tables like the forge and the workbench are allowed to be a lot closer, so you can have really nice setups like this so it doesn't take up a shit ton of area. Also, going into something automatically repairs all the items that are associated with that, so you can just go workbench and your forge, repair all the items really quickly. Really nice. Things are a little bit faster, like smelting. Also, fires and torches on walls do not use fuel. Torches and hands still do. Let's see, whenever you grow something, as long as you have a cultivator in your inventory and seeds in your inventory or in a box based on one of the mods, because we also use things from the box. You don't have to have the items when you're crafting, building, or whatsoever in your inventory, as long as you're within range of a box that has the items. So if I pick a carrot, cultivator in my inventory, it picks all the surrounding ones within a 10-meter radius and replants as long as I have the seeds associated with them in the exact location they just were. So that's really nice. Makes things just less tedious. You don't have to do such dumb shit constantly. It's the whole point of the mod pack. And then let's see, what else are there? Kilns and everything have bigger sizes. There's a mod that allows you to connect carts like a fucking train, which is pretty cool. You just get in the cart and then go to the back of one. Let me see if I can move these so you guys can see. So normally this is how you use a cart, but if you get into a secondary cart, gotta get away from the wall, then go to the back of a corresponding cart and click use again, then jump out safely. You can go to the front of the line of carts, and I think I've gotten up to 4, and you can run them around like a little train. Pretty cool. Allows you to move a mass amount of resources. They can break apart, so it's a little finicky, but the game is in a really early state right now. And I think other than that, fermenting is a little bit faster. We also have here, if I just do this real quick, I could show you guys. There is percentages on fermenting. So let's make a medium healing mead. And as you can see, since there's a box with all the stuff in it, it's using it from there rather than my inventory. And as you can see on the tooltip, there's a percentage, which is pretty cool. So it tells you what the percentage on your mead fermenting is. Then there is also the portals have a really cool mod where when you look at them, you see the name of the portal on your screen, as you can see. Merchant, because merchant doesn't fit. Spawn, outpost 1, outpost 2, so on and so forth. It's pretty cool. And then there's also what is called your back quote button, tilde button, your infinity button, or your little squiggly line next to 1 button. If you know any of those, you know what I'm talking about. If you press that and you have something in your inventory, for instance, I have this leather here, automatically stacks into a box. Automatic. So if there's like, okay, so watch. We'll take these 80 jar trophies, split them. There's 40 in here. We'll also take these bones and these eyeballs, and then we walk away, hit the button, they stack right in there. Splits a little bit, but it puts it automatically into a chest that has the associated item already in there, which is really cool. So it makes for really easy organization. That coupled with the different crafting and building mods makes it to where you don't have to go back and forth between your workbench and your building area and where you have all your materials. And then also you can see when you're crafting, if I do this, you can see there is a number next to, see how usually it would only say it takes 6 stone, right? But see the number next to the stone? That's how much stone is within the vicinity that I'm able to use. Also, it'll say it if it's in your inventory. But so that's really cool, because now you never have to guess how much stone you have. If you're about to run out, if you're in the middle of a work, whatever, you know, you'll know exactly what you have in your area. And again, that also works with any type of crafting, stuff like that. I have the boxes all the way over there, but because I have it on like 100 meters distance, I can build stuff from my inventory of those boxes, and it tells me exactly how much I have, things like that. So it's pretty cool. Also, there's another mod. So if I take some coal real quick, so if you hold shift and then click your use key, for me it's F because I changed it, for default it's E. it puts the max amount that you can put in. Same thing with the coal, or I mean not the coal, the ores, so that's really useful. There's a lot more mods. I suggest you take a look at not only the config files to change things how you want it, because I have a lot of changes. Also, if you look at the top left, you can see a percentage of your leveling on a skill instead of just only when it pops up saying that you leveled. So you could see like, oh shit, I'm at 95% of my bows, maybe I should go shoot a couple graylings real quick, grab another level real fast. You know, it makes it to where the game is way more RPG and way less tedious, way more entertaining, and allows you to focus on the core aspects of the game rather than the really dumb shit that just takes up time for no good reason. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and download the mod pack, it's in the description. If you're here from the mod pack, thank you for your download and patronage. And again, go check out the config files. Some of them are empty because they have to do with mods that can't be tweaked, but a lot of them have very many values that you could change, especially the Valheim Plus has the most values you can change. And you know, if you want to disable something like how quickly something's done, or lower the values, or even increase them, maybe you want to just gain a shit ton of stuff, or there's mods like where you don't use stamina while you're building anymore, you don't, or while you're using a hoe to flatten the ground, maybe you go change that, and then you actually want your stamina back, or delete that mod folder file, whatever. But this is how my game is, and however you guys want it, that's completely up to you. If you're fine with just making it easier, I did balance it. It's not ridiculously unbalanced, it's not super easy. I just removed a lot of the useless time sinks, and made things more interesting as well, like first person, which is fucking awesome. So yeah. But and also you could zoom out even more, and when you're in a boat you can go into essentially fucking, and this is probably a really old reference that some of you won't get, Sid Meier's Pirates view while in a boat. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys on the stream. I'm streaming right now if anyone wants to come in, if you're seeing this video when it pops up or within a couple hours of it. And hope you guys enjoy Valheim. I definitely am.